Hugh Hefner regrets not being with Holly Madison. Remember, they broke up, the Playgirl, she moved out of the mansion, and he says one of his biggest regrets in life was not staying with her.
Really?
I'm really surprised about it. I mean, he gave a really interesting interview, and he talked about things that I didn't even expect him to talk about. In fact, the reporter asked him, what is one superstar that you are dying to meet? And this is what he said. He said, I'd like to find out what Jesus Christ is all about. Separate reality from mythology. Find out the roots of what became a major religion of my time. I was raised in a good Methodist home, and I had questions about organized religion, and I would love to have the answers.
You know, I would love that, too. I agree with him completely. Mm-hmm. I mean, if I could pick anybody, it would almost certainly be Jesus. If it wasn't, it'd be Muhammad, right? But and then I might have picked wrong because Jesus might not have even existed. So they're like, and you get behind curtain number one, nothing. Sad day, you made the wrong call. There was no Jesus. But you know what? That would also be incredibly interesting because some would argue that he's a combination of the mythology of a lot of different cultures that were put into one, and the people who wrote about him at a minimum 60 years afterwards, which back then was an eternity, and, you know, et cetera. So he might not have even existed. But if he did, oh, I'd love it. Because either A, he's, you know, he really exists and he's telling the truth and he's going to walk on water and knock my socks off. And then I'm going to be like, hey, gee, I'm on board. Where do I sign? Right? You bring back the dead and you know, fish popping out of everywhere. I'm like, yeah, oh, yeah. Well, holy Jesus Christ, what do you need me to do? Batch case? Yeah, I'm in. Whatever you say, all right? Now, or you find out the guy was an absolute lunatic. And then you laugh and laugh and laugh. Like, this is what people are following for the last 2,000 years. Get all this guy. He's like Fred, you know? He's like, and he's like a guy who's like, you know, a little off balance and stuff. And he's I'm the Son of God. You're like, okay, dude, all right. That'd be great. So I'm totally with you.